I'm more normal than you. I'm more normal than you. You could stare inside my window and see nothing new. I'm so normal, it's true. Much more normal than you. You could stare inside my window and see nothing new. And in the morning I'm not horny, and nothing could abhor me. You'll never hear me yell. But when the night comes, don't come for me.
I'll be sleeping 8 hours a day.
I'm more normal than you. I'm more normal than you. You could stare inside my window and see nothing new. I'm so normal, it's true. Much more normal than you. You could write a song about it, but you want this for you. 'Cause through it all I'm always happy, out in the distance laughing, and calm at any cost. And every tragedy's a story, and Shakespeare always bored me, but I'm sorry for your loss. And when the werewolf lunges for me, cover both my eyes, cover both my eyes, as I sleep.
In my shadow, 8 hours a night, I'm sleeping. 8 hours a day, I'm breathing. In any old way, I'm eating. 3 meals a day, I'm cleaning. What do you say? I'm driving. Just when I should, I'm thriving. Isn't it good? I'm breathing. Wouldn't you know I'm bleeding? Don't let it show.
How I thought brass was the height of style. Now it's got something of a steampunk smile, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Sally got a dagger hung from her septum. O'Malley cut his ears off for wishes that he kept them, and it's alright. Rooney got his skull exposed, doggone it, soon he's gonna get scrim shot carved on it, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Do what you want with you, be nonchalant with sneeze stuck through your eyelids. Whoever fire it, modify, modify, let nothing get rejected, let nothing get infected. Mason got Frankenstein stitches installed adjacent to her eyes, 'cause she wants to look mauled, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. Johnny stuck 20 gauge nails through his feet. Donnie stuck 40 if only to compete, and it's alright. Stan tried to scarify his neck with a rope. His plan kinda failed,
me, I'm a specter of the night. 'Cause I am just an animal, a strange anemone. There's a ghost in my home, but it's better than being alone. Reading red receipts with no replying. Yes, my house is haunted, that's just what I wanted. Red receipts with no replying. There's a ghost in my home, but it's better than being alone. When you don't light up my phone, I'm crying. Yes, my house is haunted, that's just what I wanted. Red receipts with no replying. Reading red receipts with no replying. When you don't light up my phone, I'm crying. When you don't light up my phone. You call my name, all I hear is heartbreak miles away. Can't play that game, find another boy with time to waste. I never wanna fall in love with you, 'cause I know you would break my heart in two. There are so many things I'd rather do than fall in love and end up blue. So don't call their name. You don't need that heartbreak in your way. Oh, what a shame. Fragile lovers can't partake in games. I never wanna fall in love with you, 'cause I know you would break my heart in two. There are so many things I'd rather do than fall in love and end up blue. I never wanna fall in love with you, 'cause I know you would break my heart in two. There are so many things I'd rather do than fall in love and end up blue. Than fall in love and end up blue. Than fall in love and end up with you. Than fall in love and end up blue.
時に起きる理由が一つも見つからない朝が来たら私はどうする寒くないかもうつったの見てたヒストリーを後ずさりまた明日にとくつい予告日より暗号が先に来たと思い出にしみばし映るこの悲しみがこんなにも恐ろしいあなたが知ってしまう取り繕っていたいがちゃんと笑えなきゃね大切が壊れちゃうから幸せな明日を願うけど底なしの孤独をどうしようもう泣き声しか出ない私ギューグラリン水がかかってる空綺麗と思いたくて焦がれては逃げれないことみんなにはくだらないこともどうしようもないの私ギューグラリンそばに手繰り寄せた夏を枯れ落ちたつぼみがこんなにも汚らわしくていじらしい呪いになっちまうよ諦めたって言わなくちゃ頭の中でノイズが鳴りやまないから空っぽが埋まらないこと全部バレてたらどうしようあの子の言う通り怖いなんだ幸せになっちまうよ失うのが辛いが全部無駄になったんだ愛した罰を受けるからひどく優しいあなたの胸で泣きたならどうしよう最後見たそんな夢私つぶらりんやばばいな毎回そう間違いそうだそんなそうそう信頼そうする気もやもやもやもやと仲間せいに作られた神話風邪ひいた数字がぶれなくのしばびたりの方にはぶっといね引っ張られよごめんやったら見ていいね入れらる気と二つきそんな器かなかの伏線回収点的な話さやめてないもう見てないそれにないしかないなら嫌なことやってる暇なくないやばばいなバットなミュージックじゃ寂しい
Oh, okay, my mic works now. Okay. The thing is getting weird and fussy. Okay. Pretty sure the USB plug is sort of malfunctioning. Hello? Here I am. Here I am. 30 seconds away. There we are. There I am. It's me, the deer. How's my volume? Alright, that's good. I'm gonna be playing more extracurricular activities. Dear, you're so cute. Sorry, that's weird. It's not weird. This is what I do, baby. All I do is be fat and cute, and nothing else. Plus, I make like really good art, but that's unrelated. Dear, you're hot as fuck and I kiss your belly. Not on stream. Okay. God, I have like nothing prepared. We're gonna keep this game. Oh, just on my desktop, apparently. I should really clean my desktop at some point. So for those who weren't there last time for extracurricular activities, I guess, it's an extremely long visual novel, which is, in my opinion, very mixed in quality, but I'm kind of enjoying it, and I kind of want to see at least one route through to the end. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to change the subject so I can be normal because I'm very bad at doing that when high. Awesome. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna beat around the bush too much. I'm just gonna start playing the game. Sorry, Miku. I'm going to be silencing women. There we go. Coach gives me the vibes of someone whose fridge is full of Slim Fast he bought like 3 months ago during an episode and he just never ate it. Slim Fast? What is that? High protein, tasty balanced meal. Caramel temptation flavor shake. This looks miserable. This looks fucking miserable. It's a fucking TV dinner thing that sells itself using fat phobia. Okay. Yeah, the name isn't... It doesn't seem great. Wikipedia, do we have a controversial section? No. Bacterial contamination. Mystery chemicals. Fat-free and carbohydrate-free. This shit will not fill you up at all. That's brief. The effectiveness section. Wait, right, okay. Didn't notice that. Blah. Okay. In a 2009 study involving 300 overweight and obese males and females aged 21 to 60 years, published by Cambridge University Press, the Slim Fast program achieved weight loss of between 5 kilogram and 9 kilogram after 6 months compared to a control diet. The results were comparable to that of both the Weight Watchers Pure Points program and Rosemary Conley's Eat Yourself Slim diet and whatever. Yeah, we gave you garbage that sucks. You got skinny. Congrats. I don't like that. I don't like that. What happened after those 6 months, by the way? Because, like, the big thing about diets is that they don't work. Once you start measuring, about 2 years out, most people have regained a significant amount of weight, or have increased in weight after that period. Like, dieting does not work, right? That's the whole thing. So sure, it might be effective for 6 months, but what happens after that? Yeah, you rapidly switched up your diet and it changed everything about your body in those 6 months, and then what? Let's play game. I tried losing weight once in my life, and the moment I stopped, I gained that weight back. So, like, yeah. Yeah, that's another kind of thing about how diets are sold, is this, like, kind of quick fix thing. But, like, your diet is your life. It's every day, right? And the thing about that is most people can't keep up with diets that don't actually, satiate them. Why is my game loading? Right, this one takes like a while to load. I think I've just booted up 6 times. Okay, only twice. There we go. Right, the awful music. This was here. Ah! I'm probably gonna have to pull up the sensor bar at some point. Here's the sensor bar. There we go. People would be like, oh, I love natural ingredients until it comes to weight loss schemes and they're okay with anything. Yeah, kind of. Fucking anything to be skinny, right? Like, literally anything. One of the big reasons Ozempic got as wildly popular as it is entirely because of its weight loss stuff. Never mind all of the fucking crazy side effects I keep fucking hearing about. Apparently you will get depressed, but you'll be skinny. I hate the universe. Okay, game time. I have to invite the coach over one day so we can try our food. And speaking of coach, doesn't seem like he's messaging me back yet. And I really was hoping to see him today. I got so wrapped up in working that I forgot to even let him know. I hope he's not too mad about it. I guess I'll find out when I see him at practice tomorrow. And the music. We'll see how long we last with this fucking god-awful song. Back to the courts after a nice weekend. Coach is the only one not here yet, so I guess I'll stretch and get ready while we wait for him. My tail is blocking the text a little bit. Oop. Is it the shit Play DB rapping over? I don't think I've ever listened to their stuff. I really hope he's not upset about me waiting so late to contact him. He might make us run laps if he is. You began your normal stretch routine with the team while waiting on the coach to arrive, but he still hadn't shown up by the time we were all done. It's not like the coach to be so late and not let any of us know. Guess we'll start practice without him for now. Here in Chester, Darius and Dozer, you guys pair up and start doubles match. I'm gonna try calling coach, and I'll just fill in for him for now. Got it, let's go Chester, let's show these two how to play. This music is already driving me crazy. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna put on an album again. Instead of shit. Okay, okay. No, my semi-fandom notes. Practice progressed like it normally would, only Spencer was the one standing off to the side criticizing everyone instead of the coach. When you finished your match, the coach still wasn't there. Did you hear from coach yet? No, we haven't. His phone must be off, since I was forwarded to his voicemail right away. I hope he's alright. They have like the same shorts with different colors. I'm sure he's fine. We would have been alerted if something had happened to him. I guess you're right about that. Texted him yesterday and got no reply either, though. Turn the sun down a little bit. You seem a bit concerned, dear. But shouldn't we all be? It's not like him to just not show up to practice. Just one day, he could just not be feeling well. And if that's the case, he'll probably contact the whole college. Contact the college? I suppose so. You think he'd have contacted you? Well, I guess he'd not. Why would he? Oh, no reason. You did say you texted him yesterday, and it's just the way you slay off. I would have expected him to contact at least one of us. Spencer patted you on the back. Darius already knew what was on your mind, and it seems Spencer could tell as well. It's fine, dear. Don't worry too much, alright? We'll see him in class tomorrow. Reminds me of that one scene in DDL. Doki Doki Literature Club? Dream Daddy L? Doki Doki Literature Club, okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you're right. Let's get back to practice. Who knows, maybe he'll call you back. Damn Darius, putting me in such an awkward spot. I guess I've made it obvious to him that I have a crush on the coach. Damn, really? I think Spencer knows too. The other two are oblivious to it, since Spence and Darius seem to have caught on. I wonder if Coach has noticed too. No, I don't think he has. Coach never called Spencer back, and he's yet to reply to me either. Not like I don't like this feeling of worry. Sure, everything is alright, but I really wish he'd at least send me a text back. Is everything alright, dear? Oh, Maria, everything's fine. Are you sure? You seem distressed. It's all over your face. Oh, I'm just worried about someone is all. You want to talk about it? Yeah, I don't see why not. It's about Coach Grifter. We had a really good time Saturday, and yesterday I meant to text him about doing something last night. Kind of forgot until after dinner. Well, that's not too bad. I'm sure he'd understand that. It wasn't our practice today either, and neither me or Spencer could get in touch with him. So I'm just overthinking and worrying about him is all. I see then. You seem to be a bit infatuated with him. Everybody knows. Well, I'm sure he's fine, dear. I can understand the reason you feel the way you do, and it's not a pleasant feeling. I've been there before. I know it doesn't do much good to say it, but try not to think about it too much, alright? Okay, I'll try then. I know what'll help. Come bake something with me. Let's make a delicious cake. A cake? Now? Yes, it'll take your mind off things for now. And you can take him a piece of it when you go to school tomorrow. Oh, okay. You joined Maria in the kitchen, and she pulled out a cookbook. She flicked through the pages until she found a chocolate layer cake with chocolate frosting. The next hour was spent with the two of you in the kitchen making the cake. She was right when she said it would distract you, since for the entire time you were helping her, the worry you were feeling had vanished. It was replaced with excitement instead. You knew the coach liked sweet foods, and you were sure he'd appreciate having a cake brought to him at school. We're gonna give him a whole cake. And that's it! We now have a super moist chocolate cake coating and chocolate frosting. A perfect dessert for after dinner tonight, and you can take a piece to Mr. Grifter tomorrow. Thanks, Maria. Frosting is delicious, and I'm sure the cake will be too. Coach will really like that. Thank you for joining me. If this was a cool visual novel, did hard cut to her getting piped. But this is a visual novel for cowards, so we're never gonna get anything like that. It was so much fun cooking with someone else. Even if we made a little bit of a mess. Hey, you're right. We only lost one egg, though, and the flour's pretty easy to clean up. Yes. Now head off to your room. I'll clean up in here, so you don't have to worry about the mess. You sure? I don't mind helping clean up, too. No, I'll take care of it. Good practice today, so go relax a bit. Okay, I will. Thanks again, Maria. Maria really helped make me feel better. I'm still a bit worried about the coach, but he should be in class tomorrow. He's really gonna love that cake. At least, I hope so. I'll find out if it's any good later. In the meantime, I'll just mess around with the computer and try not to think too much about Coach replying to me. Who knows, maybe I'll hear from him before we go to bed. The first thing you did when you woke up was check your phone to see if the coach had texted you back. There was no reply still. Nothing. I guess I'll see what's up when I get to school. Grab some cake for him, and then head off. I would give him the whole cake and see what he does with it. The door to his room is locked and the lights are still off. He's always here before everyone else. Maybe he's just running late. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. He waited at the door as other members of your class walked up, checked the door, and then left. 20 minutes after class should have started, there was still no sign of the coach. I wonder where he's at. Doesn't look like he showed up. Crop top, gay ass. No, he's not here again. It doesn't look like he's been to the classroom at all. He hasn't been. I went and spoke to some of the other faculty members, and he wasn't here yesterday either. Nobody's heard from him. I'm a bit concerned myself now, since he said he couldn't get in touch with him Sunday either. I saw him Saturday for his book signing event, and then we had dinner afterwards. He was in a really good mood, I thought. You guys had dinner together? Yeah. He was celebrating his event going good, and he didn't want to go alone. He invited me and my friends, Maria and Richard, but they had plans. Ah, I see. Well, here. Spencer handed over a scrap of paper with an address written on it. What's this? Coach's address. He said he lived near you, so I figured you could stop by and check on him. How'd you get his address? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just go check on him, alright? I take you, but I'm not skipping math. I have to be there so I can help you with what you miss. Okay, I'll go see him then. Thanks, Spence. Yeah, don't mention it. No go. Text me when you get the chance, alright? Let me know what's up. I guess I'll go see him then. I'll check bus routes and take one that gets me the closest. I'll find out just what's going on soon enough. This is the place. I recognize this car. It's a really nice home too. Seems kind of big for just him though. You head up to the front door and took in a deep breath before ringing the doorbell. Several minutes passed and there was still no answer, so you tried once more. Is he not home? I wonder. You tried the doorknob and found that it was unlocked. I love breaking and entering. This feels like the type of shit I should actually save for, actually. This reminds me of that one time one of my IRL friends found her boss's dead body after he didn't show up to work. Huh? Huh? I'm not sure that's the kind of thing you can just disclose. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, like he didn't show up to work one day. I don't know. Whatever. I'll forget I heard that. Enter. It's unlocked, so maybe I can just take a peek. You pushed the door open slowly and poked your head in through the front door. Right away, you spotted the coach's shoes and a few tennis balls on the shelf right inside. Okay, so I know it's his place. There's only one pair of shoes here, though, so he must be alone right now. Hello, Coach? Are you home? The TV is on, but I don't see him anywhere. Coach, it's me, Dear, the human boy. Hello? Dear? Coach? You glanced over the back of the sofa and found the coach laying on his side, now looking up at you. Why are you here? How'd you get to my house? Oh yeah. The front door was unlocked. I just let myself in. I was worried something bad had happened to you. I'm fine. I haven't observed from you in days, though. Days? What is today? Oh, just Tuesday. Coach Grifter sighed and ran his paws over his face with a loud groan. Tuesday? I've just been lying here for that long? Just been laying there? So... He looked disheveled, and he really did look like he hadn't done much the past several days. He kinda always looks like this. He's just in his underwear. His fur was matted on the side of his head. And you weren't going to mention it, but he did smell like he hadn't bathed in days. Are you feeling alright, Coach? You've never seen him in such a state. He was normally more full of life, be it in the classroom or in the courts. I'm fine, dear. Look at me, though. I'm a mess. He tried to crack a smile, but it didn't last. I'm just lying here in my underwear. Embarrassing. Sorry, dear. I look kind of pathetic right now, don't I? Well, you certainly look rough, Coach. You tried not to stare too much at him, and as much as you wanted to let your eyes wander, his eyes were watching you. Oh man, let me go clean up real quick. I'll be back soon, okay? If there's your end, Rhea, help yourself. There's stuff in the fridge. I'll try not to be long. And he's really not himself right now. I wonder what's up. You sat down on the couch and noticed you sat on top of something. What's this? It's a stuffed bear. Looks like he's seen better days too. He's missing a 9. Looks like his leg's about to fall off. Nervous as a coach is. Ugh. Setting the bear aside, you notice something else on the couch. A pill bottle. You picked up the bottle and looked at the label, curious as to what it could be. No idea what the search for line is, but oh. Right above that on the label, you saw the word antidepressant, and it had the coach's full name along with it. He's taking medication for depression? He's never shown signs of it at school or on the courts. Yeah, probably because he's medicated, right? You lost yourself in thought while staring blankly at the bottle, trying to think of any time Coach might have hinted at it. It dawned on you that perhaps it was the reason for his absence the past several days, but you weren't fully sure of that. Maybe it's because he's medicating, you fucking weirdo. Of course, that's why I'd leave them. You handed the bottle over to Coach, and he sat down beside you and leaned over his knees with the bottle clasped between his hands. I'm sorry, Coach. I wasn't meaning to be nosy. Don't worry about it. I'm sure someone would have found out sooner or later. I'm glad it was you, though, and not someone else. I think I can talk with you about it, if that's okay. Yay! Thank you for subscribing. 6 months, wow. 6 months of Dear Belly. Why are they acting like he found meth in his house? It's just antidepressants, like... It's not a big deal, right? I feel like finding out that someone takes medication isn't that big of a deal. Like, where do you live? Am I just, like, too woke for this? To realize this is, like, a problem. Of course, Coach. I'll listen if you need me to. Well, I'm sure the medication gave you a bit of a clue as to what's up. I've been suffering from depression for a while now. Are they trying to do the endgame thing where it's equating fatness with depression? Oh god. I hope not. I'd have never guessed with how you were at school and on the courts. Carl, are you fucking stupid? Why am I stupid? Why do I have to be stupid? He takes medication for his depression. Why do you think he never looks depressed at school? Like, are you fucking stupid? And your book seems to be doing good too. I can't believe you'd be depressed. I want to kill him. I want to kill him. You think so, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case. Oh god, we opened up on like a really bad scene. He stood up and grabbed a picture frame off a nearby shelf, handing it to you as he sat back down. The picture was of the coach and a human woman. Both were happy in the picture, and the coach looked quite different. He was just as buff in the picture, but he has less of a gut in him, and he looked younger. Oh my god, they might actually be where they're going. None. This reminds me of that one episode of the Boy Meets World sequel series where they act like someone having autism is like the equivalent of a cancer diagnosis and every character is weird as shit about it. I don't think I've heard of that, no. Let's look it up. Yeah, no, I have not heard of this. Oh. Still better than have you tried being happy? I'm gonna start becoming toxically positive at you until you start making your emotions at me or avoid me. One which I'll call crisis services on you. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough. Like, he's holding the medication. He knows it's a depression medication. The bear explains to him that it's a depression medication and that he has depression. And then he's still like, wow, but you're never like this when you're at school or at work. That's crazy. Like, are you fucking stupid? I'm just getting back, what? Yeah, we found out the bear has depression and the protagonist is being really stupid about it. Who's she? Oh god, I think I know the way they're going. There's a bunch of depression medication that has like weight gain as a side effect. I think they're going that route to like explain why he's fat. Because it needs a fucking explanation, of course. Oh my god, this is taking a turn. This is taking a turn. Was she? That would be my ex-wife. Ex-wife? Yeah, typical story for us. We were high school sweethearts and got married a couple of years out of high school. It was great. Both went through college, got great jobs, and we're talking about starting a family. But a couple of years ago, things went sour for us. She ended up wanting a divorce, and then you top it off with some of the causes for the divorce. It took me down a pretty rough path. Never would have thought. You keep it hidden so well. Then why am I an asshole? It's what you do. You hide it from everyone and try to go along with your life like normal. I've been well. I have a good therapist, and the medication works great too. But every now and then something happens and I just go into a funk. Divorce is where you take antidepressants and be fat. What cost it this time? It's silly, honestly. I'd rather not say. This is another save moment. It can't be that silly if it costs you to shut down for a couple of days. You not showing up at what could have been even longer. I guess I'll tell you what the reason is. It was because of you. He was so blown with how he said it, you were startled by his reply. It was my fault? What did I do? I'm so sorry, Coach. I really don't know what to say. No, hear me out first. Because of my depression, it was hard for me to get out and do things at times. Being out with you that Saturday after my book event was great. It felt really good when I got home. Sunday, I was really hoping to hear from you again. Oh my fucking god, right. Bitch made promises he couldn't keep. What's an SSRI? Ah. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. Okay. As the day went on, and I still hadn't heard from you, I ended up shutting off my phone and going to sleep. I've been sleeping for most of the time since then. I was a bit angry. It was a bit silly. It was a bit of a silly thing to trigger a relapse like that. I'm sorry, Coach. I was so busy that day. I spent so much time helping my friends that... You don't have to explain yourself, dear. I shouldn't have let myself get so worked up over it. It's just being around you lately. It's really made me happier. I miss interacting with people outside of work. Coach. I'm sorry for making you and the guys worry. And thanks for coming to check on me. It helps to know someone cares about this fat bear. Oh, speaking of that, I made a cake. Speaking of your fat bear belly, I made a cake with Maria yesterday, and I brought you some today. I was a fat bear reminding you that you brought cake for me. No, that's not what was going on. I struggled and patted your shoulder. Relax, I'm kidding. So where's this cake? What kind is it? You produced a bowl from your bag that had a egregiously sized piece of cake in it, and you gave it to him. Looks like nothing but chocolate in this bowl. I've not really eaten lately, but this looks delicious. If you don't mind, I'm gonna eat it now. And certainly, go ahead and eat it. And we fucking stare at him. He didn't bother getting a fork and just used his fingers to eat the cake. His eyes had rolled back in his head as he devoured the snack, licking his fingers clean once it was gone. Yeah, we made a cake for you to stuff in your gaping maw. Oh man. It was so good, I couldn't help myself but to eat it all in just a few bites. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I'll just have to bring you the entire cake next time. This is probably not a good idea, I'd eat it all at once. Promise? Promise? This is what I mean with this fucking game, right? Like, you get some really, really rough, bad, kind of awful writing with just the protagonist being the stupidest bitch alive. And, like, introduction to depression for babies. And then it gets really hot. Then it teases you with like, oh, it's for you actually, it's for you. This is the feeder route. Thanks, dear. Really, thank you for coming by. I think I'll be okay now. We'll be able to get back to practice like normal tomorrow. We have practice anyway, but it'll be good to have you on the courts with us. Spencer tried filling in for you, but I think he was getting annoyed. Now he knows how I feel when it comes to dealing with Chester or Darius. He sure does. So, aren't you supposed to be in class right now? Yeah, I guess I'm missing my math class. Spencer told me you take notes for me. Spencer knows you came here? Yeah, he's the one that gave me your address. Ah, I see. Well, if that's the case, how about I order a couple of pizzas and you stay for lunch? Pizza? Yeah, I'm down for that. Maybe I can make up for not hanging out with you on Sunday. Sure, that'd be great. The coach put in a call for pizza, and you took the time to chat with him about whatever came to mind while waiting for it to arrive. Glancing at the picture once more, you decided to ask about the woman that he had married. What was so bad that caused you to get a divorce? Coach Grifter took the picture from you and placed it back on the shelf. I didn't want to. I really loved her and wanted to work through the problems, but she didn't want to. I'd rather not talk about that right now, though. Jesus. Rather not talk about that right now, though. Maybe later, alright? Sorry, I'll not bring it up again. Don't be sorry. I've just not talked to anyone other than my therapist about it. This is like room level writing. Yeah. It's like you already heard about the divorce being rough. And then in the middle of like a pleasant conversation, you just go, so how's your divorce going? My ex-wife. An awkward silence filled the room, and you felt the need to change the topic quickly. Yeah, why'd you bring it up, asshole? Your house is really nice, by the way. I was a bit surprised. It's too big for just me now. I like it, but I like it too much to try and sell it. We bought it together, but when we split, she let me have the house. She ended up moving across the country. This is another thing this game does that, like, confuses me a little bit. Like, they have this little character icon thing in the corner here, but they also have just regular character portraits. Regular talk sprites. You're welcome over anytime. If you feel the need to get away. I have a pool in the backyard, so come over anytime. Oh my god, we can see him in swimsuit. Cool, I'll keep that in mind. It'd make a great place to have a little party for the team one day. It's a good idea. Let's see how you guys do this season. And speaking of the team, when's our next match? And it'll be next week. It'll be the first real game first real game of the season. This one will start placing us for regionals. You guys are showing a lot of promise, so I think you'll all stand a big chance in getting in this year. All thanks to you, Coach. You're doing a great job with us. We're all working hard, so it'll pay off for everyone. The doorbell sounded, and Coach vanished for a moment. When he returned, he had 2 boxes of pizza in hand with a big grin. Yay! I wish I could go into the game's files more easily. They're kind of buried, unfortunately, which is weird for this type of game, for like the images to be buried in some file somewhere. I don't know. Pizza's here, so I hope you're hungry. I know it's a little early for lunch, but there's nothing wrong with that, right? Right, let's get breakfast. I'm a bit famished. Let's see. I'll grab some plates, and we can just sit in the living room and watch TV while we eat. Sound good to you? Yep. Coach left you with the boxes and grabbed plates and a couple bottles of water before returning to join you on the couch. Dropping down beside you, he handed you a plate and motioned to the food. Dig in. Eat as much as you want, alright? Thanks for the lunch, Coach. You and the coach took no time in demolishing the first pizza, but that was more than enough for you. Coach, on the other hand, finished off most of the second one in his own I used to sit back and watch television with him. Geez, coach, you really backed that thing away. Yeah, guess I haven't eaten in the past couple of days. I was starving. Pretty full now, though. I feel like I could go back to sleep. I can head out if you want to sleep.
Something special. A nice and easy
What? No, you don't have to leave right now, unless you want to, of course. You could tell he didn't want you to leave just yet, and really you didn't want to leave either. The concern for your coach was still there, but seeing him happy made you feel good too. You didn't want to ruin that. Oh shit. Oh. I'm pretty comfortable right now, so I really don't mind. I'll stick around. Great. I wasn't expecting to have any company today, so I'm not really prepared to entertain. My whole body aches now. It's stiff from lying around past 2 days. It's mostly my neck and shoulders. Oh, are we gonna massage the coach? Yes! If you'd like, I could rub them for you. If they don't fuck, I'm unfollowing. Would you mind? I've not had anyone do that in a while. Okay, in the game files, I have found a folder called Herald Sex 2. So I'm thinking they do it at least twice. Of course, it will be censored. Actually, let me stretch it out. Maybe that's funnier. There we go. Coach Grifter? Why the name? Does he sell shark testosterone or supplements? Nope, that's just his last name. Coach Harold Grifter. I'll try, but I can't guarantee it'll work. Wait, why is he saying that? Right, okay, we're doing massage. That's what I look like IRL, if you even care. You moved behind the couch, where he was sitting, and looked down at his thick neck and shoulders. His fur felt scruffy under your hands when you finally reached up enough nerve to touch him. This was not something you'd ever done for anyone, and you had no idea what you were doing. There's so much muscle buried under the fur right here. It's so tough. It's everyone that one time at practice have never really felt him. I thought his fur would be softer, but then again he said himself he's not really showered in a few days. You dug your thumbs into his shoulders and began making circles with them, pressed into his muscles. Oh man, that already feels great. Really? I've never done this before, so it's a little awkward for me. Just keep doing that. Put some force into it and really just work the muscles. Sure. As you were told, you put some pressure into what you were doing, and Coach began to grunt and exhale deeply. It feels so great. The muscles are so stiff, but I can already feel them relaxing. Your hands moved over to his neck. You rubbed your thumbs up his neck to the base of his skull. Without thinking about it, you found your fingers scratching the back of his head until you started to push more into it. Once you noticed, you pulled your hands away and went back down to his shoulders. You heard a quiet snort, but it was quickly covered up with another sigh while you continued to work over his meaty shoulders. Vibes of those top 20 videos from the mid-2010s that were spooky but really comfortable as a kid. That's top videos. God, I think I remember them. Wait. I think I remember them. I swear I remember the name at least. I don't know. I haven't thought about them in well over a decade, probably. You heard a quiet snort, but it was quickly covered up with another sigh while you continued to work over his meaty shoulders. You can stop now, dear. Oh, is it bothering you? No, that's not it. It feels really good. No, why should I stop? I'm just feeling a lot better now. I really appreciate it. Would you mind grabbing another bottle of water for me from the kitchen? Oh, sure thing. Damn, I wonder what happened. As requested, you got him a bottle of water and returned to join him on the couch. You looked flustered when you sat back down, and you pulled a pizza box to his lap. Hungry again? Yeah, I figured I'd eat another piece since it was here. He's covering up his fucking boner, and he pulled up a pizza box, and now he's socially pressured to keep eating. That's brilliant. With a nervous laugh, he took the bottle of water from you and chugged most of it in one go. Ice fur over my shoulders that felt way better than I expected to. Sorry if it was a little awkward. I didn't mind doing that for you, especially if it helps makes you feel better. Ugh. Wow, we got through the whole album. Let's put on the game music again. Oh, it's this song. Not to mention, I really enjoyed getting to feel just how thick he was. Got anything else in mind for the day? For the day? Actually, I think I need to head to campus. I'm feeling a lot better now, and I need to take care of my absences. It's not a bad idea. Are you sure you're feeling up to it? Yeah, I think I'll be alright. You've really helped me out today. Just having someone come around for me does wonders. Thanks, dear. You're welcome, Coach. Anytime I can help with it, just let me know, and I'll do what I can, alright? I'll keep it in mind. And if you would, keep this to yourself. Not many people know. I'd really rather keep it that way for now. Got it. I'll not speak of it to anyone. I'm gonna clean myself up now and head to campus. Do you want me to drop you off too? If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it. Alright, let me take a shower real fast, and we'll head out. Coach disappeared down the hallway, and you heard a door close behind him. Too bad it's not like the locker room. I guess we'll just watch TV while I wait. 30 minutes or so passed while you waited, and the coach rejoined you in the living room. His shirt's too small! We should put more cake in him. Alright, I'm good to go. Do you want me to drop you off at the campus or at the other place? At the other spot, if you don't mind. Well, before we leave... Coach Grifter walked up to you, wrapping both of his burly arms around you. He hugged you tight against himself and held you there for a moment. Thanks for checking in on me. I might have been here a while longer if you hadn't gone by. I'll try not to worry you all like this again. The hug surprised you, but you put your arms around his midsection to try and return the gesture. It was a welcome surprise, though. His body was still warm from having just showered, and he smelled clean. The experience was a pleasing one. This gave you a great chance to feel how soft and bulky the coach really was, too. I'll hold you to that, Coach. He let you go and cleared his throat while straightening up his shirt. Well, let's go then, shall we? You spent the short drive home stealing the occasional glance at the coach while he was focused on driving. It was good to see him acting like normal again, but in the back of your mind you were filled with an overwhelming disappointment. Coach had revealed a large part of his past with you, and that was his marriage. Here we go. I'll see you at practice tomorrow. I'll be there this time. Great, I'll see you on the courts then, Coach. Again, thanks. I can't say it enough, dear. Have a good day. Will do. I'll see you later. Yeah, I can't fucking get behind, like, the thought process of the protagonist. Like, I'm sure this marriage thing, this backstory stuff is, like, important to Coach as a character. But, like, that's not... I find it hard to get invested in it, right? It's too much backstory and not enough, like, current actions, right? You were back in your room soon after you parted ways with your coach. Was marriage just my luck? Man, I really got my hopes up, but I guess I'll make the most of what He got divorced? What? Yeah, you grabbed the book you had bought to show your support to the coach, and opened up the cover. Strawberry System 22 is rating you with a party of 1. Awesome! Hello, 2 extra people. You grabbed the book you had bought to show your support to the coach and opened up the cover. Oh, I forgot he signed this. Let's see what else he wrote with it. Thanks for your support, dear. You keep giving me a reason to get out of bed each day. With my deepest gratitude, your coach, Harold Grifter. Wish I would have read that sooner. Diversity win. The person being considered damaged goods due to having had a previous relationship is a man. Different AFK because I'm helping him friend mod Belatro. Neat. Oh, that would have been confusing. After today, it makes sense. Do whatever I can to help him out. Okay. Hmm. Let's put on another album. High fashion. This one's fun. You're a fat fur and also trans femme? That's fucking awesome. Oh man, everyone else is at the court, but I don't see Coach again. He said he'd be here today. Dear, you texted me yesterday. Did you ever talk to the coach? I'm sorry, Spence, I forgot. I did talk to him. Did you find out what's wrong? He just wasn't feeling well the past few days is all. When I left him yesterday, he seemed like he was doing better, and he said he'd be at practice today. Maybe he wasn't doing as good as you thought when you left. Maybe so. Oh. Well, that just means we can practice together today. We've had plenty of time with Coach lately. Darius popped up beside Spencer and leaned against him. Spencer promptly stepped away. Sure, Darius, you and Deer can practice together. As a matter of fact, why don't you head off and get started on a match? I'll take Chester and Dozer today. We'll do some Australian doubles. Yeah, let's get this going, Deer. Sure. I really thought he'd be here today. I hope he's doing okay. You followed Darius to one of the courts and sat down on the bench to make sure your shoes were secure. When you did, Darius stepped up behind you and grabbed your shoulders, leaning against you. So you just went to see Coach, did you? What? I never said that. I said I talked to him. No, you specifically said when you left him yesterday. Meaning you went to see him. You're such a bad liar. What were you doing over at the coach's place, eh? Well, I didn't come because of your basic ass. I was just checking on him. He and Spence were a bit concerned, and he gave me his address. It sounded like he's trying to set you two up, if you ask me. Whatever you say, Darius. I checked up on him, and that was it. I'm being pretty defensive about it, but if you say that's all you went over there for... While he talked, he started rubbing your shoulders, and you were starting to think of the coach. Well, I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, you think so? Because he's walking towards us right now. You jumped up and spun around to see Coach trotting over to you and Darius. Coach, you're here! Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit late. What's going on over there? He looks a little bothered, eyeballing Darius. Just a little chat between friends before we start practice. I was tightening my shoes before he started. I was giving him a friendly massage while he did that. Nothing wrong with that, is there? No, there isn't. Just something between friends, right? Yeah, sure, between friends. Anyway, me and Deer are gonna practice some singles. The other guys were to do Aussie doubles, so you can just fill it up and make it standard doubles for them. I suppose so. Maybe you'll learn anything true from him, Darius. Maybe, but I'm sure he'll learn something from me too, Coach. Darius grinned slyly, and the coach left to join the others in their practice game. Now that he's gone, let's get started. You glanced over at Coach with Chester and the others, and it looked like he was going to be with the bull while Spencer and Dozer played together. It made you happy that he showed up, but you really wanted to ditch Darius to practice with him instead. It was dismissed before you really got the chance to mention that, though. Just want to have a normal match, Darius? Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's just warm up with a rally, then we'll start. The next 10 minutes were spent with you and Darius just hitting the ball back and forth. After you're both ready, he tossed some balls your way to let you start serving. Serving cunt. Coach thinks he can learn some things from me, so I'll teach him that serve I picked up. I'm sure that'll impress the coach if I taught him that. Let's see how he handles it first. Alright, Darius, here comes my first serve. Here we go. Remember, the coach has to keep the racket. Angled. You tossed the ball up in the air, and making sure to keep your racket angle, you swung down on top of the ball. As it sailed over the net, it landed in front of Darius, but when it bounced, it jumped off to the side, and he wasn't able to return it. Whoa! There's no cunt being served here. True. He glanced over at the coach, who everyone had stopped to stare at, and he looked down at his racket once he realized everyone was looking at him. On the inside, though, you were pleased to know you was watching that. Kinda serve with that. Just something Coach taught me. But to show me how to do that too, then. Maybe I'll show you a few tricks on how to handle a record better. Why do I get the feeling the tricks he's talking about don't involve tennis? What's the thought? You shook your head and ready your next serve. The match progressed on, and you were pulling a decent lead over Darius. He was keeping up with rallies, but he was making simple mistakes that cost him points. As you two were swapping sides of the court after a game, he stumbled over a ball and fell back with a thud. You hurried over to him and knelt down. Jeez, Darius, you gotta watch out for those balls. You didn't hurt yourself, did you? Ah, just busted my butt is all. You mind helping me up? Yeah. You stood and reached your arm out to him, grabbing his paw so you could help pull him to his feet. Instead, he grinned at you and pulled you down to the ground with him, so you are now straddling his lap. Just, damn it, Darius, what's the big idea? Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to pull you down here, too. You know. Literally sexual assault. A local tennis pervert. I think it's fine, right? Like, in this context, you're in the context of this kind of story, you're thinking more in terms of, like, wish fulfillment than, like, what would be cool in real life. In real life, this would be sexual assault. This would be sexual harassment, right? But, like, in video game land, where I'm explicitly playing a horny video game because it's horny, it's like, well, yeah, this is horny. It's fine. It was just funny to be hypercritical of this. Yeah, I guess. He wrapped his arms around your neck and leaned up to your ear. Which is really gonna hate this, I bet. Wait and find out, shall we? Oh god, no, wait. What are you talking about, Darius? He's just gonna get mad at us for goofing off and make us run laps or something. Oh no, I think he'll react differently. Sure enough, you heard some heavy footsteps running over towards you, and you glanced over your shoulder to see Coach standing there with a displeased look on his face. It's so horny. This is like the horniest framing they could have done. There's way too much bulge for these angles. His nipples are poking out, even though that's not normally part of his artwork, I think. Not enough bulge, I say. Hey, Coach. Okay, now what's going on? This certainly isn't some friendly massage. Here, why are you straddled on Darius' lap? Looks comfy, doesn't he? Quiet, Darius. It's not as comfortable as you think. I fell on him when trying to help him up, is all. You certainly must have been comfortable. Darius pointed down at your crotch, and you noticed you had pitched a tent while on his lap? Christ, why? What is it? Are you okay? Coach put his hands under your arm to lift you off of Darius. You protested, though, and he let you go right away. I just wanted to help you up. It's fine, I can do it. See, Coach? He's comfy where he's at. Just give him a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna undo that choice. The menus in this. Load game. Can you do that to me? Whatever you think. Push yourself off of Darius, and this time pull him back to his feet with little resistance. You're no fun. He's been staring at us already, but it could have been so much better. What are you talking about? I think he'd have gotten jealous. Why would he get jealous? Oh, no reason. I'm sure he doesn't mind seeing you super close to some other guy. Darius steps closer towards you, put his hands on your hips before pulling you closer. He's so intent on watching us right now that he missed the ball several times while trying to serve. Darius, do you know what game we're in? Nobody's fun here. You pushed Darius away from you and looked over at the coach to see him do just as Darius said. When you turn around, though, he averted his stare. See? Let's get back to our own match now. His match was still going with the rest of the team. But he kept glancing in your direction, missing the ball whenever he would swing at it. Then he would get mad at Chester for not hitting the ball sooner. He really does act like something's bothering him. Maybe he's still feeling the past few days weighing him down a bit? Or Darius is right. You tried to push the thought away and return to the match with Darius. But you were becoming more and more distracted with watching the coach playing. Darius made sure to take advantage of that, and eventually it resulted in him winning the practice match despite how far ahead of him you were. Jeez, you really let it go there. You're spending way too much time looking at Grifter. You're not helping any Darius. Are you sure about that? Stop watching him and show me that serve now. My match is done, I won, and I want to know how you did that. Sure, fine, I'll show you what Coach taught me. It's not too hard, but I spent a lot of time that day just serving. I spent a lot of time that day just serving? That's a really good line out of context. I spent a lot of time that day just serving. Serving what? So when you're swinging your racket through on a serve, you want to angle your racket down a bit like this. You had your racket raised in the air and you were making motions while you watched you. Serving bulge. And when you're coming down on the ball, the strings are going to mostly brush against the ball. That's why I'll give it the spin. Serve if you won't let me just watch, then I'll try. And Darius stepped back so you could serve. You managed to serve up 3 perfect serves in a row. Showing just how it was supposed to be done. How much serve in that sentence? Maybe let me try it a few times now. Okay. He took your spot and tried to mimic what you were doing, but his results were nothing like yours, with the ball flying into the net or the surrounding courts. Yeah, that's tough. I'm doing everything right? You seem to be. It'll just take some practice to do. I'll go grab the basket of balls so you can keep trying. You ran off to retrieve the balls and grab a drink of water in the process. While you were getting some water, Coach popped up next to you. Everything's going with Darius. Good, I guess. I got a little distracted during our match, and I ended up letting him beat me. Looks like he keeps flirting with you, is he?
Forget it, I'm not talking to you.
Probably. It's just how he is. He's a bit of a perv, and I guess he messed with my head a bit. Good tactic since it worked. It's working? Maybe you should pair him with Chester, then he won't be able to bother you. And you can be on my side against Chester and Dozer. You gotta finish your match with them, though. I'm gonna show Darius the serve you taught me anyway, so I can't just bail on him. I guess you're right. You seem to be having a good time with them. Get back out there, show him how it's done. Serving fish, serving con. Every time the text says serve, our character should strike a Kunti pose. I'll have to make it up to him at our next practice. For now, it's back to Darius. Darius was working on his serve. Will you join him again? Just chasing the balls down while waiting for you to bring the basket. I guess he's serious about learning the serve. So that's good. This is not actually funny. It's stupid. Finally, I was getting tired of running all over the place to get another ball to serve. Sorry, I got some water. I was chatting with Coach too. I noticed. He put his game on hold to follow you. What do you want? Just checking how things were going over there. Serving ball. It's serving ball.
There are women like my
Isn't that
best
it?
friends who would have gotten at
He
me
asked
the
you
minute their
if you were
boyfriend
flirting
gave
with me.
them to hide.
Your reply caused another sly grin to be spread across his
I gotta admit
face.
the truth, it turned me on.
You don't even say a word about it, Darius. I know what's going on in your head. Here, take the balls and just start serving. You can't see it, but I'm like limping my wrist every time they say serve. Serve. With a chuckle, he shrugged and continued practicing his serve while you stood there and watched him. Your racket is angled right still. Watch me again. You raised your racket up and rotated it to the proper position. See, do it like this. Darius mimicked your stance and how you were holding your racket. This, right? Just like that. Now do that when you're serving. Keep doing that, and I'll be right back. Gotta hit the restroom real fast. I don't know what Darius' deal is today. He's really got his mind set on me and the coach hooking up. Of course, that's what I'd like to happen, but Darius has been really flirty today too. I wonder why. You washed your hands and turned to leave the bathroom. Yeah! And Darius, you startled me. What are you doing? He pushed you against the wall, pinning you between his paws. Even though he was shorter than you, he could be intimidating at times. You'll know soon enough. I bet you anything the coach is going to be here in just a moment. He leaned in even closer to you, and you put your hands against his chest to keep him held back. But this guy's like really rapey. Yeah, again, outside the context of this being like a horny wish fulfillment visual novel, this is like fucked, right? But it's a horny visual novel where it's fine. Because it isn't real. It would be hot in any other game. I guess. I want more of this, to be honest. It's such a slow burn, this fucking game. You lean in even closer to you, and you put your hands against his chest to keep him held back. Darius, what the hell are you doing? Why do you think he'll even come in here? Like, I wanted to have a moment like this, like the first hour of playing the game. I want to have a moment like this in the first hour, right? That's good. It's tone setting, right? But it's so drawn out. Why do you think he'll come in here? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. And like... This game's pacing is like starvation. You get a little grain of rice every now and then, and it's awesome. But you gotta walk another mile. Get the next grain of rice. Another thing is, I feel like this game's story is really up its ass about like it's like the dietary expectations this game has for Coach Grifter. I think to me it's like the game also expects commitments to monogamy, I guess. I can't like flirt with Darius at all. It feels like every time it prompts me to flirt with Darius, it's actually testing me. It's not for my enjoyment. It's not actually wish fulfillment. It's not actually, what if there were several cute boys trying to hit me up? I only get to have the one. You gave in and didn't bother pushing him away just yet. You were curious now. The door to the restroom opened again. You saw the coach standing there for a moment before turning away. Damn it, Darius, what's wrong with you today? I was playing a little game of, let's see how jealous the coach can get. Being such an asshole, alright? Hey, I'm just trying to help you out. Can't you see by now I was acting? Anytime I touch you or get close to you, he gets jealous. You saw I was playing. You can't tell me you don't believe what I'm saying. You got one guy forever and that's it. You were silent and he stepped back away from you. It might not be the nicest way to prove my point, but I think you understand now. Darius left you alone. You lost yourself in thought for a moment before exiting the bathroom. Coach Grifter was back on his court with Jester, and the first ball that you saw fly to him, he hit with such force that it could have been a home run if he was playing baseball. It's the fifth ball in a row now. He's pretty peeved. Normally he's only like that when he's teaching Jester something. But we threw him for a loop when he saw us in the bathroom together. I knew he'd follow, and he reacted how I expected. Jeez, Darius, you can't keep playing that game with the coach. It's not cool. Oh, come on, he'll be fine. I just wanted to see I just wanted you to see that your feelings for him aren't one-sided. I don't think that's the best way to handle it, though. Not with him. It's not like you're making an attempt to do anything about it. Oh, Darius, you don't understand. Doing that to the coach, you really shouldn't go about it that way. Why not? Just trust me on that, please. Don't do that anymore. You're really serious about it. Darius sighed and swatted his hand through the air. Fine, I won't do that anymore. You know something that I don't know, and I get the feeling that you won't tell me what it is either. Well, I'll just leave it at that. You kept watching Coach, and his rage against the ball didn't let up, but his anger soon threw to Chester. Jesus, Chester, can't you land the ball in the court when you return it? Right, you never listen to anything I say. take practice seriously. Oh damn, he's really letting it just to have it. I've seen him mad with him before, but this seems a little extreme. Yeah, Chester looks like he's angry too. Well, look at how you are playing. Past him, balls, if I just soared over the fence. I'm playing just fine, but you don't seem to know what you're doing right now. You're just taking your aggression out on me. What's your problem? Maybe I did push a little too far. What's going on with Coach? More than you think. This needs to stop. You hurried over to the two arguing, and Spencer was already there trying to calm them both down. Chester had already flung his racket off to the side. Coach was borderline beating Chester over the head with his. Go run some laps to cool down. There's no reason for you to ever throw your racket. Bulge. Why don't you run some laps to cool down too? You're acting like a psycho. I'll show you a psycho in a moment. Guys, this needs to stop now. You put yourself between the coach and Chester to try and defuse the situation. You're looking at a D12? Yes? I don't know fucking anything about this character. I think that's another thing. Romantic jealousy isn't cute. It isn't fun. Especially if you're trying to set up like a horny situation. It's not like hot to me that like Coach Grifter is getting mad about me flirting with someone else when he hasn't really made a move at all, right? Tell that to cuck people. People who are into cuckoldry are fucking lame. This shit's boring. Hot take? I'm being stupid. It's not like a sincerely held opinion. I just personally don't care for it at all. I think it sucks. Calm down, Coach. You gotta chill out. Come on, let's get off the court. He was breathing heavily, glaring at Chester despite you having put yourself in front of him. Go with him, Coach. I'll take Chester. Coach turned and walked off towards the restroom building. He walked behind it where no one could see you two and just paced back and forth while he griped. Why is he being like that? There's no reason for him to be acting that way. He's so frustrating to deal with at times. Just calm down, Coach. You really went off the deep end there. I went off the deep end? What about him? He stopped pacing and was just staring at you. Coach, he wasn't doing anything.
Yummy snack.
Ooh. Yay. Finally.
Yummy Slurpee.
Coach, he wasn't doing anything he'd normally not do. I was watching the game and he's been playing kind of odd today. But are you sure you're feeling better after the past couple of days? Maybe you should have taken another day off. His breathing slowed a bit, and he looked away from you.
Show me your belly.
Okay. There we go, that worked. I'm feeling fine. You don't act like it. I'm fine, dear. The tone of his voice startled you, and he knew he did it. He knew it did right away. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap. Really, I'm fine. Anyway, it's best if we stop practice for the day. I think everyone's a bit too worked up to keep playing. If you think it's for the best. Yeah, it is. Let's go. You followed the coach back to everyone else. The tester was sitting off on a bench with Dozier while Darius and Spencer were chatting. Listen up, everyone. Practice is done for the day. We'll meet again Friday. Let me actually eat my snack. Jester, I'm sorry, I was at fault here. No worries, coach. These guys helped me calm down. Sorry I lost my cool, too. I got so baffled. If you're gonna yell at me, though, make sure I'm actually screwing up. Oh yeah, on Friday, right? You bet. Alright guys, you're all dismissed. Wanna ride home, or would you rather take the bus? If you don't mind me taking me to my usual spot, I appreciate that. Of course I don't mind, come on. I have meaty samosas for dinner. Sure, let me grab my things. You gather your belongings and notice you had a message on your phone. Hey dear, it's Maria. I'm cooking a big dinner tonight, so you should invite your coach over to join us. Hope to see you both later. Bye. Maria, I don't know. One day you're gonna let me drive you all the way home. Oh, well, to be honest, Maria sent me a message earlier. Have me invite you to dinner. Dinner? I don't know, we just have practice. I'm all sweaty. You can shower at my place, though. But the showers are big. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. There's some extra clothes in my trunk out for after practice whenever I shower in the locker rooms. Okay then, so where are we heading to where Maria lives? Or should we head to your place and shower first? About that, we live together. You and Maria? Yeah, kinda, and Richard, a couple of others. Oh, so you've got roommates. You could say that. Just turn this road, and it's the yellow house right past the next stop sign. Great. No, coach, don't shower. You're so sexy. This is the place, huh? Yeah, this is home. Looks nice enough. Oh no, you've never let me drive you here. It's really not much further down the road. Coach, there's a reason for that. Look at the sign beside the mailbox. Grasshaven Homeless Shelter. Homeless shelter? Yep, that's set inside though. Maria's probably cooking and she won't eat till we're ready. Sure, let me get my clothes from the trunk. I kinda don't like how the story treats Maria. I feel like the more I'm reading, the more she just kind of does a bunch of, like, domestic labor activities. And that's her character. Welcome home, dear. Oh, you brought Mr. Grifter with you after all. So good to see you again. It's a pleasure, ma'am. Please pardon my appearance. It's a pretty rough practice today. Yeah, it's pretty fine. This game has the same sexual and disability politics as a James Somerton video. Maybe. Please, pardon my appearance. Got a pretty rough practice today. Oh, don't worry about it. I told him you could use the showers here, if that's fine, Maria. He wanted to clean up a little since he's staying for dinner. Wonderful. You two go shower up, and dinner will be done in about 20 minutes. We can all chat more then. I'm just gonna let him shower. Nonsense, there's 2 showers and there's nobody home right now. Get going, go clean yourselves up. What is she talking about? Does Maria pass the Bechdel test, you think? So far, there has been one woman in the story, so no. I don't think that will happen. Yeah. Just follow me. Oh, it's kind of like a locker room, just a lot smaller. Are you kidding me? This bathroom looks huge. Alright, time to shower then. Ah! Yes! Oh god, I'm gonna have to censor this, aren't I? I need to get some clean clothes, too. You can have the shower shower, I'll be back in a moment. Guess you do need something clean to wear. Oh man, the thought of seeing him without anything on is enough to get me hard. This song is very appropriate. I'll have to stay in the shower until I hear him leave the bathroom. You tossed your visor on your desk and headed back to the restroom. I'm back, Coach. Gonna hang a tower over your door for you. Thanks. The showers were really nice. Water brush is wonderful and got hooked so fast. And there are these nifty little dispensers for soap and such. Yeah, they are really nice. Why would you ever want to leave the homeless shelter? It's fucking great here. Didn't this game have a jack-off scene where it was just sex dialogue with nothing on the screen? Yes. And that was like the first real, like, instance of like explicit sexual behavior depicted in this visual novel, and it was off-screen and depicted entirely through text, and it was fucking awful and unsexy. The game is all trying to shame the protagonist for being homeless, but this is nicer than a hostel. Yeah, it seems genuinely nice. It's like a converted, large suburban home. Let's see. Those are the coach's clothes. They're folded neatly, surprisingly. Seems he likes the color purple. Fucking click adventure. Looks like he got his sturdy clothes instead of tossing them on the floor. Because there's nothing wrong with that. He took the forest already. Let me be a creep. I told him to take the far shower, but he's in the closer one. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I really wish I could take a look in there, but our showers are more private than the ones in the lockers. And I'm not quite tall enough to see over the door. You hear your phone vibrating on the sink, so you checked it before getting undressed. It's from Darius. What's he want now? Is This is just how bad you want it. Jeez, that guy. How should I reply to that? He's never going to let up, so I might as well go with it. Give that back a message. More than you know. There, that'll shut him up for now, maybe. You gonna start showering anytime soon, or are you just gonna stand there and wait for me to get out? I'm getting undressed. I had to empty my pockets and check my phone messages. You'd better hurry, but that food's done. Got a ravenous appetite after practice. Wait, fuck. I skipped through a bunch of... I wonder if that's all that's hanging there. Was he going commando, maybe? He pulled the shorts off the hook where they were hanging, and still hanging from the hook. To let you know he was wearing something under his shorts. It looks like he was wearing a jockstrap to practice today. Pick it up. Putting the shorts aside, you picked up the jockstrap. It seems a bit worn out and the pouch is really stretched. I wonder... You pulled the pouch up to your nose and took a sniff. Whoa, man, that's strong. Jockstraps are pretty comfy. Yeah, sometimes. If they fit nicely, yeah. Whoa, that's strong. It's so intoxicating. You pulled it back to your nose and took a deeper whiff of it. I could only imagine how the real thing would smell. Well, probably about like that. You could feel a throb in your shorts after that, and you put the chalk back where you picked it up from. Oh man, I can't believe I'm standing here smelling his underwear. Enough of that. Okay, continue. I should get in the shower before Coach gets out. I don't want him to see me without anything on. The food should be about ready. I'm getting pretty hungry now. Oh shit. Sensor bar. I'm gonna show a little bit of the sides. So I don't think anything explicit will show up on the sides. In other ways, it kind of looks like you're looking at nothing. Hi, every Luppy, how's it going? The protagonist just got naked. You quickly tossed your clothes aside and hopped into the other shower stall, starting the water up right away. About time, I'm just about done, so you better make it quick. Easy enough. I'm not as big as you, so there's a lot less of me to wash. That is not a flex. You calling me fat? No, that's not what I meant. Don't worry, I know I'm a big guy. It's a lot of me to wash. Wouldn't hurt to have someone helping me either. The last part was mostly a mutter, but you still heard him anyway. Oh, what was that? Nothing, just talking to myself. You heard his water stop, and several minutes later, you heard the door open and close. Why am I getting out just to see him? Oh no, I forgot to hang his shorts back up. I left him on the counter. I can't get out of the shower now, though. I hope he thinks he fell. Please just let him think they fell. Yeah, I'm at a scene where there's already naked guys, so I have to put on the censor bar. I hope you don't mind. I'm at the sexy part. You took your time washing in hopes that he would dry off, get dressed, and leave before you had to get out of the shower. 10 minutes or so passed, and you were done showering, but you had not heard him leave the bathroom yet. Hey, I'll be out with Maria whenever you're done, alright? Oh, yeah, sure thing, I'll be out in a moment. Shortly after he said that, you hear the door to the bathroom door close. I can dry off and get out. Jesus, that shower noise was loud. You turned off the water, grabbed your towel, and dried off while standing in the stall. You're gonna see like a penis slide by for like 3 frames. Is there naked grifter? Not so far, unfortunately. Coach was gone, and so were his things. Alright, gotta get dressed real fast and head out to eat. You gathered your tennis clothes to be washed up and your other belongings. When you picked up your phone, you noticed it had large, wet smudges on the screen. My phone shouldn't have these smudges. Was he messing with my phone? Oh, Darius sent me a new message, and it's already marked as red. It really hit on my phone. Did you leave your phone unlocked? I guess that means he saw the last couple of messages Darius sent. The last message said you can have it whenever you want, you know that? If you're into denial, this game is actually really fucking good, because fucking nothing happens. It's a real fucking slow burn. There's no telling what he thought that meant. Great. With a sigh, you shoved your phone into your pocket and went out to join Maria and the coach. This game loves edging. Okay, sensor bar was fucking worthless. There was barely anything going on in that scene. Maria had prepared the table, and Coach was already sitting there chatting with her. Ah, you're finally here, so we can eat now. Took you long enough, dear. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Don't worry about it. Now everyone enjoy. Dinner proceeded with light conversation, most of it being carried on between Maria and Coach Grifter. If I had a queer-baiting fetish, I'd watch a mainstream TV show. You were too busy thinking about him checking your messages and what he read exactly. Thank you for inviting me over, Maria. This food tastes so good. My pleasure. Dara told me you enjoyed the cake he took to you, so I figured why not invite you over for dinner? Ah, yeah, the cake was fantastic. It was so moist and delicious. Ah, he didn't say it like Portal. He didn't say delicious and moist. That would have been like a gamer code phrase. Tell everyone in the room that you're secretly a gamer. Being homeless doesn't seem that bad because you get a mommy that cleans your shit and makes you cake and you get to fuck dudes. Yeah. Well, you're in luck. There's still a large portion of it left, so we'll have a dessert after the main course. A home-cooked meal and dessert? It's been far too long since we had something like this. So tell me, how's your book doing? I've been reading it at night, and I've really enjoyed it so far. I'm so glad Deer encouraged me to go with him to your event. Coach looked embarrassed and chuckled. Still something good for it. A lot better than I expected it to do. I'm glad to hear someone say they liked it. I don't get the chance to talk to many people who've read it. Once I'm done, I'm gonna let Richard read it, and I've been trying to spread the word to my other friends. Oh, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. It makes me happy to have your support. You've been reading it too, haven't you, dear? Yeah, I've been reading it at night before I go to bed. It's really mediocre. I've left reviews for it on a few sites online to encourage people to get it. Really? The coach had stopped eating his food and was now just poking at it with his fork, broad grin spread across his face. Oh, I'm really happy then, like you're enjoying it too. Do you have plans to write another? I've been working on one, so hopefully I can get that one published also. When that time comes, well, I'll celebrate then. The conversation carried on, and once everyone had finished their food, Maria vanished to the kitchen and returned with dessert. Time for dessert, boys, so help yourself. There's plenty of cake here. Gladly. The coach cut himself a rather generous slice of cake, dwarfing the pieces you and Maria had gotten. Jeez, coach, you really enjoyed the sweets, don't you? A bit of a sweet tooth, I suppose. I'll go straight to my gut, though. Can't help it, though, especially when something as wonderful as this is placed before me. All the food's been delicious, Maria. Thank you again for having me over. I probably would have just stopped somewhere on the way home. I tend to eat out a bit more than I'd like. And you're welcome to come over at any time. I like cooking for everyone here, and I'm glad to have company to cook for. Just make sure Dear lets me know, and I'll be more than happy to show up. Though I think it's about time I head home. I need to do some planning for my classes tomorrow. That means I should show up, huh? Of course, you can't start slacking off in class. I'm not gonna go easy on you just because you invited me over for dinner. Last, the bribe had failed. Maria, it was a really good effort. Maria patted your head as she gathered the dishes from the table. Maybe next time. I guess I'll have to cook more food and make it even better. Hey, tonight's food was divine. The coach stood up and put his hand on your shoulder, giving it a gentle squeeze. I suppose I'll see you in class tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna see him out, Maria. Then I'll come back and help you clean up. Nonsense, I'll clean up. You do what you need to do. Oh, if you say so. Thanks for inviting me over tonight, dear. It's been nice. Yeah, it was pretty sudden, but it was nice, wasn't it? How long have you been living here? Around a year or so, I guess. Hit a rough spot in my life and ended up homeless. Thankfully, I met Maria, and she told me of this place. She's the owner of the place. She's a really wonderful woman. Yeah, she, cleans up after you. She makes food for you. She, organizes stuff for you. It's great. No, you see, it's not sexist. The woman likes doing the housework for the men.
Sounds like you got a problem.
The misogynist undertones are getting worse. Right, yeah.
I just don't like it.
It's not actually different from how she was presented early in the story. It's just as it goes along, it becomes more and more obvious that this is all she is. She's the housewife. She does the domestic labor. She acts like a mom. Give her fucking shit to do.
My line of work is kind of hard to come by.
Did you ever get caught on one of your jobs?
Hasn't happened yet.
Give her shit to do. I've been too embarrassed to tell anyone this is where I live. You're the only one on the team that knows right now. No reason to be embarrassed. We have a fair share of difficulties, and we do what we can to get through it. At least you found a good place to stay, right? Yeah, that's true. You're doing a better job coping with your issues than I've done. You're not doing bad by yourself. Look at how successful you are. I suppose, but that's not everything, you know?
Game than you are.
You followed the bear back to his car, but instead of getting in, he turned his back to the car and leaned against it. So, after practice today, I have to ask you something. What is it? Is there something going on between you and Darius that I need to know about? It seems to be messing with you on the courts. You were really distracted today. But me and Darius, aren't we? Really? I mean, he's just a big perv is all. He's really giving me a hard time on the courts today. It's a furry game and it's making you play as a human. Yes. Yet another one. And this one you don't even turn into a furry. Sylvan at least got that right. There's just a surprising amount of furry games where you play as a human. It sucks. Usually you're the only human, and it's weird. But there's nothing going on between us. I'm not interested in him at all. Oh well then. Good. Good. I mean, with how he is, you can do better than that. Ad Astra does that and it's really good. Allegedly, I've never played it. Packs up my bindle. There's like an element of pup play in that. Awesome. You let out a nervous laugh and patted you on your shoulder. What followed was an awkward silence. So, I was wondering, maybe Friday night we could catch a movie? I have no plans after practice. I would like to do something. My treat, as a payback for dinner tonight. Yeah, sure. That sounds like fun. Really? I mean, yeah, it should be fun. We can have dinner and then catch a movie. Okay, it sounds like a plan. Great. Guess I'm gonna head home now. I'll see you in class tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Be safe on the drive home. You can just text me when you get there. Sure, we'll do. You wave to the coach before heading back in to check on Maria. I guess he's off then? Yeah, he's gone. It was a pleasant way to enjoy the evening, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It's been a while since I've gotten to invite someone over. I'm gonna make a furry VN where the protect also gets to be a furry. That's illegal! You should do some more often then. I like having the company myself.
Yummy snack.
Yay. I'm happy to see that Mr. Gripter is doing alright. You're pretty worried about him.
Yummy Slurpee.
Teaming up on the next scene. Oh, yeah, everything turned out fine, it seems. I was just feeling a bit ill is all. I see. I'm glad you thought to invite him over too.
Snatchies!
She stared at you for a moment with a grin stuck on her face, and a twinkle in her eye. The way she was looking at you made you blush. Okay. The way she was looking at you made you blush. What are you staring at me like that for? So, I happened to see you from the window while you were outside. What were you two talking about? You asked me about breakfast today. That's it? And I wanted to see a movie Friday. Maria clapped her hands together and looked even happier now. Perfect! I mean, you're going with him, right? Yeah, after practice, we're gonna go to dinner and then to see a movie. She has two personality traits. Personality trait 1, housewife. Personality trait 2, Fujoshi. We're gonna go to dinner and then see a movie. Yay! Sounds like a fun little date then. A date? Well, of course. You asked you to go out with them. Can't people just ask to hang out with other people and it not be a date? Shut the fuck up! It's been like a week of this shit. It's been like a week of this shit. You've already been on a date with him. Not in this case, trust me. I can see these things. How exciting, going on a date with a smart, athletic writer. I'm almost jealous of you. Maria. I'll go relax for the night. I'll finish up in the kitchen. She vanished before you had a chance to say anything else. None of that, wait, you're a talking wolf? Or, oh, I have a tail? It's just gonna be like, hey, can you help me fix my body? After I fell out of the sky? And that sounds fun. Just skip through the free bait. A date? I wonder if that's really what he intends. What makes Maria so sure of that too? She seems as confident as Darius does. Maybe there is something more to it. Bitch, everyone can tell. Regardless, I'm really excited. Maybe I should do something nice for him. What could I do? As you're laying in your bed and contemplated what you could do, your phone alerted you of a new message. You scooped up your phone quickly and saw you had a new text message from the coach. Just letting you know I'm home safe and sound. Thanks again for the invite. I'll just send him a message back. Glad you enjoyed it. I'll see you in class tomorrow, so sleep well tonight, coach. Instead of putting your phone aside, you just waited, hoping for another reply to come through. Sure enough, another message arrived. I'll sleep better tonight than I have been lately, I'm sure. Sweet dreams, dear. Wanted to reply again, but he might be going to bed. I don't think I'll bother him. You put your phone away, but got another message only a few minutes later. It was the coach again. Really look forward to Friday too. I'm going to sleep. Good night. I guess it's not just me then. Yeah, good night, coach. Once more, you put your phone away and sprawled out on your back in your bed. I guess Darius might be right. I'll see how things go Friday after practice. No more. Yeah, what happened? I'm ending the stream. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. God, what a slow-ass story it is. Oh my god. God, there's like 10 more minutes of this album left. Okay. It's long, it's drawn out. It's kind of mid. But Coach is really hot. And he has a fat belly. And he eats a lot. And it's clearly like feeder bait. Fuck it, some of the art is hot. I'm trash. I like it. Good night, everyone. I don't know how much more I'll play of this, I'll be honest. If it doesn't start getting, like, fun soon, I don't know. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.